little early, so I appreciate anyone who's here. Welcome, welcome. All right, we are a little early today. I know we were supposed to do it from the shop. What's going on, Chris? But we're still in the process of getting everything swapped over, so you guys buy as much of this as possible and make my life a little easier. That way I don't have to move everybody. So, because we're a little early, you guys are lucky enough. Shoot me any questions, curiosities. We got a pretty big show today. We got everything kind of planned out for today. So if you're into South American cichlids, African cichlids, rainbow fish, bottom feeders, community fish, oddballs, a little bit of everybody's coming today. We're also going live on YouTube as well, where we are Lone Star Fin on YouTube. You guys are more than welcome to go and join the channel. That community is growing quickly. So we're going to start off with, you know what? We're going to start off with a little let's see here. I'm going to start off with two of those. And photo time. Let's get there. Boom. We're going to start off with two red tiger lotuses. What's going on, David? So, something really easy, something not too expensive. You get two tiger lotuses. These grow in mostly anybody's tanks. You can trim them back, make them bushy. I have them nice and tall for this 55-gallon tank. That way you guys, don't have to wait for them to fill in. Yeah. And if you notice, I lowered the shipping on these because they're just plants. What up, Glassbox? Welcome, welcome. Like I said, we got two tiger lotuses up right now. They're already mature, good size. I mean, they actually come all the way up. They got good leaves on them, everything. All right. There's just a little early bird special. Boom. All right. So like I was telling everyone, we got everything today. We got some Africans. We got some South Americans, Central Americans, rainbows, community fish, oddballs, bettas. We got it all going on today. So let's start off. You know what? Start off with an oddball here. This is a figure 8 puffer. He is very personable, as you guys can see. No, unfortunately, like I was saying, it's not the new shop. We still got everything getting moved over and stuff. So I need you guys to buy like all these fish so I don't have to move them. So let's start with this guy, and then we'll definitely be showing off everything. Most personable, like literally, he comes up, He eats live snails, so I don't have no snails in this tank at all. He seeks them out like a little missile. And he does this little cute thing when he's tired. He lays on the leaves of the Anubis and just hangs out. Well, get him. He doesn't get too big. You don't have to worry about it. He's not one of those like Fahaka puffers or anything like that. Yeah, figure 8 puffer. Welcome. Maybe he'll do that cool thing. All right. Nobody wanted him. Let's. All right. Now you claim the coupon. You got to use it, right? All right. I got 2 yo-yo loaches. Another great snail eater. You know what, you guys? I'm going to run this. Let's see here. Boom. We got some of the craziest prices, but you guys actually get the benefit from that. Hey, if you're on YouTube, definitely come over to the live and you guys can actually bid on the fish and get them sent to your house. Or if you're local to the DFW area, just let me know after fact and I'll refund the shipping and we'll do a local pickup. Chris has experienced that. He understands. He knows, it works very easily. It's not very difficult. We are working on the shop. The shop has the racks almost completely done. Then we get the tanks up, get the water cycled, and then we'll have the fish moved over probably by next. I don't know if by next live, but definitely soon. All right, guys, don't want those. All right. How about this? Nice, healthy Anubias. Heck yeah, you're right down the road. You got to come to the. You could definitely come to the grand opening, but yeah, like I said, if it doesn't let you in the wallet hit local pickup, then I will refund the shipping and we'll set up a time after the fact. So let's run this. Boom. Nubis. We're going to run that for $8. And we're going to do the custom shipping. And we're going to do pen and run. So I have this one floating, but $8 for Anubis. That's very healthy. Like I said, I mean, you can see the rhizome is constantly shooting off new shoots. We will be getting to the South American and the African cichlids. We're going to be running the rainbows here shortly. What do you guys necessarily want to see next? You want to do the angels, the bettas? No one's interested in the plants. That's not an issue. I don't blame you guys. All right. All right, let's run some rainbows. They're not colored up right now, but you know what? I'm gonna run a group of 3. 3 of the Bozeman rainbows. Bosemani. My English not so good. Let's see here. 3 of those. Let's go. Yeah. Let's run it. You guys want rainbows? Bring rainbows. They color up better first thing in the morning. Rainbows, yes. They have small mouths, so they do not eat guppies or nothing like that. They may chase a little, but they're not going to like sit there and devour your guppies. And they school very nicely. So like they will all swim in a direction, hang out, and like school back and forth. If you got a nice long tank, they absolutely thrive. There you go. Y'all gonna let him win? Winner, winner. All right. I know you guys love hearing my voice, but instead we're gonna run this. A juvenile green severum. Also referred to as the poor man's discus. I have 3 of them, but I'm going to run 2 today. So we'll run 1 now, and then we'll run. Of course, I took a picture of him. Now he wants to hide in the back. But yeah, these guys are very, very pretty. You can see one of the other ones in front of him. Severums are fairly peaceful. I can keep them with geos. Right now, because they're juveniles, I'm keeping them with the rainbows and other community fish. But yeah, they don't go out of their way. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say they don't nibble on plants because they will nibble. But all right, you guys don't like them. Let's see here. No yo-yos, no figure eights, no Anubis. All right. So sorry about the glare, but these are juvenile red devil angelfish. Now, if you win one, of course, you can always message me and tell me if you want a male or a female. Let's get a better picture than that. All right. Red devil angel. You know what? Let's do one of our crazy price things. I'm gonna drop them down from the store prices because since I'm not in the store, you guys shouldn't have to pay the store overhead, right? So these are the red devils. These are the high red orange kois. All right. Now, was someone asking about a pair of angels? I know they were yesterday in Dylan's live over at River and Root. We have this female, which she has the pearl scale, the veil tail, and the blue in her. You know what? We're running her. We also. All right. Veil tail, pearl scale, marble blue. Female. We will have a male for her as well. We had to separate them because they were getting territorial and laying eggs. So let's see here. You didn't buy the blueberry snails from Dylan yesterday. That's the place to get the blueberry snails. Over at River and Root. He also runs it for longer, so. Oh, yeah, Chris, definitely. Like, talk to her. You know how to get a hold of me. All right. So you guys is not on the angel kick right now? All right. So I have these guys back here. These are 3 Synodontis. They do not like the light. But man, spelling this is hard. It's the P word one. I don't know, but we're gonna do. We're not doing 2. We're doing 3. We're gonna run 3 of those guys. We're gonna do. There we go. Of course, they run as soon as the auction starts. You guys can't get away from it. It's the all-powerful light. There you go. You're hidden now. They can't see you. Don't worry. So that's 3 Synodontis Protrude. They're very pretty. Great algae eaters. Yes. Yeah, they'll stay to the glass and clean everything. I'm not going to say they eat a hair algae, but they definitely are cleaners. The angel wants us close up. All right. Now we have some Bolivian rams. Microgeophagus ramses. If you guys like these, we do have 4 of them that we can run, but I got to see how the first one does before I start running like multiples. You can see him flexing. You had your time. Nobody wanted you. It's the Bolivian time. Yes, you can see him. He's nice and big and proud. Still young, so. Alright, we're moving from this tank. Y'all didn't want nothing in that tank. So we're going to run this. We have 3 sailfin mollies. She's the female, and then the other 2 are males. So we're going to. Now these have not been in salt water. They've only been in fresh water, so you don't have to worry about all those problems that arise from that. Try to get a good picture here, guys. Alright. 3 sail fins. Molly. Let's go. You can see nice big sail on him. It's $4 per fish. Bumblebee's up. Sail fins aren't as common as the regular ones, and they're never this cheap. So, like I said, we're clearing tanks just to make sure I don't have to move these guys. When y'all buy these, I can drain this 20 and get it over to the shop. Alright. Now this one, he's a little more skittish, so I'm going to try not to like spook him too much. I'm actually just going to upload a picture of them. Alright. Now these are bumblebee catfish. Now they don't get very large. We'll do a group of 3 of them. Let's run it. Now, 3 bumblebee catfish, starting out bid at $15. Like I said, you're looking at 3-4 inches maximum. So they are mostly a nighttime fish. That's why I also keep them in like a ton of peat moss and everything else. I currently keep them with my pea puffers. This one just happens to think he's hiding and sleeping somewhere where I can't see him. But yeah, the bumblebee cats, all the bumblebees, I'm kind of fond of. I'm not going to lie. All right. I say bumblebee for a bumblebee adventure. That's all right. Winner, winner. Okay. So we have tangerine crayfish, full size, cold water fish. Crawfish, crayfish. They're all the same. All right. I have 2 of them, so if they sell, we can definitely list more. I also have the electric blue crayfish. If you guys want me to list that, let me know. Let's see how this one does. He's currently in here with some rice fish. Nice cold water setup. They love it. They're perfectly fine, though, in 75, 78 degree water. I wouldn't put them in hot water because, yeah. But there'd be a nice addition. They clean up the bottom. They definitely will clear it out. They don't need special food. They'll eat whatever is left over. So help keep the bottom of your tank clean. I'm going to be honest. They grab whatever they can get. So if your fish want to sleep on the bottom or within arm shot, they will grab them. I would not recommend them for necessarily a community setup. All right. So the reason I'm showing you all these little babies is because I'm selling the parents. This is a proven breeding pair of cribs or cribbensises. Cribbensisi? However you say it. There's one of them right now, but we are selling the breeding pair. Not only did they raise their babies completely on their own, they've done an excellent job at defending their babies. I raised these from before they even had their colors, and they have been amazing. 1 second here, let me get some light down there. Breeding pair. Their very first group of babies, they raised over 30 babies. Sorry, they like to go and run around and hide when I'm trying to film them. Now, these are African by nature, but they're not difficult. They're pretty easy. It looks like the female might be ready to have babies again based on how the male's acting. They like to hide back there and have their babies. Yeah, this is always a great breeding thing. Like I said, I literally have their babies here. All right. Now I know you guys don't like gold barbs, so we're not even going to list those. Um, all right, David, if you're here, this is the flower horn, and you know what? He's one of the most responsive fish I have. He's beautifully bright. He's a male. You can see his nuchal hump already starting to form. Um, so I know he is a male. So he's just going to get brighter and bigger. Currently, he's about 2.5 inches. But $15 for a flower horn, I mean, honestly, you're not going to find that anywhere. We do have more South Americans coming. We do have bigger cichlids coming as well. All right, winner, winner. Now, we have over here a green Texas. Now, this one is a little shy. I do believe is a female, but is also 3 inches so far. Green Texas. Let's go. 3-inch green Texas. Like I say, based on her behavior, I believe it's a female. I'm not going to guarantee her sex. All shipments will be shipped out on Tuesday this week, not Wednesday. Last week we had a little bit of a snafu, but we're getting it handled. What up, Bobby? Like I said, still got feist. We got this green Texas. Like I said, beautiful fish. All right. Welcome everybody in. All right, we're moving on. Let's see here. All right, we are going to run these guys. These are 24 karat gold guppies. That female is very pregnant. I am going to run a trio of these guys. Guppies. 5 for the trio. Boom. That's one of the males. You can see a beautiful tail. I've been breeding these guys for 6, 7 months now. Bumblebee's winning. Alright. We are going to run something a little bit different, a little bit special. Something that very few people know about and or have. So these are fish that I bred myself. It's my own line of guppies. I'm going to get them to come over here so you guys can see them. This is one of the females. The males. So, just so y'all can see, they are ice blue with white and black tails or black with white tails. I refer to them as ice dragons because, like I said, they don't really have a breed. I've been breeding them and they've been breeding true. So, we are going to run the ice dragon trio. They are, like I said, truly unique, one of a kind. You won't find them in the run-of-the-mill. You won't find them on the internet. They're great breeders. Even the females throw blue dorsal fins and patterned tails. These guys are truly one of a kind. I don't let trios go typically because I'm trying to keep the line pure and clean, but you can see how active and playful they are. There we go. Smart man. Getting in on the ground floor. Anyone interested in the pea puffers? Like I said, we're going to go to the other portion here. Let's see here. All right. So I'm going to show you this tank. Hopefully it focuses enough. You will see a ton of babies. They might not show up on camera, but there are an absolute metric ton of fry in here. And here are the parents. So this is a blue paradise fish. He's blue with red stripes, a red long trail tail. He's the male. They are bubble nesters. He is the defender of the babies. And his lady is in here. Let's see here. Where is she at? There she is. And even the females have beautiful colors. Oh, that's him. He's flashing. So, and there's his lady. She looks swole. She looks like she's about ready again. All right, what we're going to do, take a picture real quick. Boom. And then blue paradise fish. Blue paradise fish. All right, voice to text didn't work. Pair. Blue paradise. Where do I go? So this is a proven breeding pair. I have the juveniles I've been raising, and then this tank is full of babies. Only tip I can give you guys is cold water fish. So they prefer room temperature 68 to 74 degrees. And the other tip I can give you is plenty of top cover. This thing is covered in frog bit. So, and they will naturally breed. Like, I have them in a 20 long. They have plenty of space. The males don't go and try to kill the female. You can see she's not all shredded up or injured or in the corner scared, nothing like that. And they're also not eating their babies. I don't know if the babies show up or not, but they're all around them. It's a fun breeding project, especially for kids or if you want something to sell back to your local fish store. All right, now we're moving to one of my favorite tanks. This is my newest fish. Anyone can tell me what fish that is? I will throw up a giveaway right now. Like a crazy giveaway. Someone can identify it. Yeah, no problem, Noah. Hey, I knew that big boy would be all right. So, yes, anyone who can identify the fish, I promise I will throw up the craziest giveaway. Use the Google search. All right, we got to move. This guy. This guy looks like a leaf fish. He's definitely not. He is a chocolate. He's a chocolate variant gourami. Now he hides. There he goes. Gourami. He has that little pointy face. He is absolutely beautiful. He will not get huge. He's going to stay on the smaller side. No. Good guess, though, Noah. I'm going to tell you guys, and I'll still do a giveaway, but it just won't be as crazy. That is a Geophagus veni. Yeah. My angels have spawned. I have some of the babies I'm growing out now. I'm actually, like I said, getting them to spawn wasn't necessarily the hardest part. Um, Pulling the eggs and raising them myself was. Of the chocolates, I don't currently. I got to get more in, but I will get some more in next week. Is there a size of a group you're looking for the chocolates? You can always shoot me a message. Like I said, I can sell you guys individual fish or multiple sets of fish. Um, but yeah. All right. So now this is one of the blue paradise. This is one of the babies I've actually raised myself. Hey Jackson, what's still available? 5 or 6 I can do. I got to see if I can get the licorice in. Oh, you have the licorice. Okay, yeah. No, that would be perfect. Um, yeah, hit me up, Jackson. We'll definitely get some. We'll have stuff available. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of scatterbrained. I'm looking at fish and enjoying it. I'm just like all you guys. I literally just love watching my fish and hanging out. All right. So now, yes. So I ran the female earlier, and then I have the no. I ran the male earlier. And hold on, I know what I'm talking about. I ran one of them earlier, but I had to separate them because they were pairing off and trying to spawn. Let me get this one to come up because this was the other part of that pair. Not you. Move your butts. Okay, so this is the male. Goodness gracious. All right. Give me just a second. I'm going to make him move. Yeah. All pairs that I sell have shown to be either laying eggs and I didn't necessarily raise, but were fertile, or pairing off to lay eggs. Let's see here. All right. The only problem with having a black fish on a black background is they are famous to hide. All right. Let's get a little food up here, and they will come running. So. This will get them going. There we go. They're starting to figure it out. We'll run a different pair. We'll run this lady right here. Let's try to get them together here. There, he showed up. Alright, this is the male of the pair. Male, double black. And I'll rerun the female right after him. Of course, he vanished on me again, but it's because I was looking down typing. Alright, we'll run the male of the pair, and then I'll go over and run the female again. We had to separate them because, like I said, they were breeding, and I don't need them breeding right now. I'm trying to move all the stuff I don't need breeding going on at this moment. Alright, well, if you guys aren't interested in the male, then that's fine. Alright, we're going to move on to the cichlid tank. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So now we are going to run this red terror. Juvenile. Now he is about 2 inches. The red terror, we're going to go. Let's run it. Let's see if you guys are about it. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'll go back to that. Right now we're running the red terror right here. Not the green terror that's beside him. The red terror. All right, we got 20 seconds more with the red terror. And then we got this guy. He's not your typical. All right, running back to the paradise pair. Sorry, it's a mess. I'm literally in the process of moving everything over to the shop. All right. This is the proven pair of paradise. We are going to list. All right. All right, we're gonna run them. I say I have the babies. I can show you guys the babies of them. This tank is full of fry right now. Like I said, 20-gallon long. They get along fine. The female is not batted up in the corner, nothing like that. The male still has all his tails. They are definitely a bonded pair. They have no problem at all with each other. And they don't eat the babies, so see, someone knows the deal. There we go. And make sure your wallets are set up and everything like that, because, you know. Yeah, paradise fish are amazing. I also have a black paradise fish, not a breeding pair. So there's your pair right there. All right. So back to the cichlids. All right. Now we have these Turkana jewel cichlids, various sizes, but we are all right. Turkana jewel cichlids. We're gonna run 5 of those. Just because I'm going a little crazy for you guys, so. Oh, we'll definitely run the blacks. But yeah, these Tricana jewels, I'm running 5 for $12. Like, I'm sorry. We have various sizes. We have the larger ones. We have smaller ones. These are all in-house bred. So you can see all the convicts wanting attention. These are all bred in Texas water, so you don't have to worry about, coming from overseas or import stress or nothing like that. Nobody? All right. You know what? You guys seem to like the gouramis. If you like gouramis, these blood red dwarf gouramis are the move. Sorry, the glass isn't perfectly clean. twist them, shoot the shot, boom. Male, red, male, dwarf, gouramis. Boom. If you guys like these, we can run more than one, but right now we're going to run one. On the gouramis or on the shirkanas? Which one are you asking about, males and females? The shirkanas will be mixed. Yeah, these guys are absolutely beautiful. They got that blue top fin. And being the dwarf gouramis, you really don't have to worry about. Since 5 are gone, I have 42 left on the shirkanas. Tell me what size you want me to run, and I'll run it. Well, we'll do the Black Paradise. I believe he's actually going to be a fairly nice price. So let's go do that. Sorry, y'all getting a little tour of the house at the same time, right? Let's see here. Where did he go? This is my plant holding tank. And I have him in here. There he is. Don't hide now. Oh. We're going to move the plants over. That's a powder blue gourami. There he is. Oh. There's the Black Paradise for you. He's a little camera shy, but there he is. He's being tough with the other one. And this is definitely a male based on those trailers. Yeah, definitely. They'll go in the same shipment. They'll be separately bagged and labeled so you know which is which. Which, I mean, it'll be obvious, but yeah. We also have assassin snails, Amazon sword. You gonna get him? All right. Let's edit. Let's post it. We're just going to move him to buy now. Post. All right. So he's in the shop, I believe. Yeah, he's in the shop. When you decide to buy him, just click on him and it will add it to your current shipment. As long as you do it before the end of the show. Sorry about the glare, guys. I'm not the best at lighting. This is a bumblebee Oscar. He's a wild type with green eyes. You can see his beautiful spots and his bright chili oranges. I call him Harvey. All right, so we're going to run some more Tricanas. And we're going to start them again. Boom. No, Red Terror, nobody wanted you. You get out of the picture. Sorry, guys, the Red Terror wants attention now. You can see the crazy colorings, the beautiful jeweling. If you're in Texas, whatever the shipping is, the difference I'll refund. But if it goes over that price, then of course I will cover it. Depends on where in Texas. You can also get delivery, so just mark it as local pickup. You want any more of these golden frog? Yeah, I can do delivery shipping to San Antonio. You can ask Noah if he's still in here. It's really simple, really easy. I say, let me know. I can run more of these too. All right, we're going to move on. Moving over here to my planted tank. This is my second favorite part, is this planted tank here. All right, we're going to zoom out a little bit. So, in this, there are a ton of different fish, and I know that. So what I'm going to do, we're going to capture a fish, and then I will list it. But I'm going to make sure we capture it first. Boom. New. Let's see here. $2. I have 5 of them. All right, this is the first set of the New Guinea rainbows. You can see them in here. They are the reddish ones, the little rust colors. They're medium sized, so they will get larger. But they are beautiful schooling fish. This is definitely my school tank. I have 5 different ones. They do cost $13 each. So if you guys were looking to get into rainbows and having something that other people don't have, like the Simple Bozeman's or the Australians, these are definitely like a step up in the rainbow world. It does look like most of these are males too. So you're going to get that copper color that really pops. All right. Now I have these guys. Boom. And this is going to be a pair of rainbow cichlids. And the pair, I'm going to go, boom. It's probably a crazy price, but this one's the male. His lady's around here somewhere. She's back there. And she's either had babies or is about to have babies because she's defending that area real hard. It's a lot more chasing than she normally does, and she's gotten a lot darker. Everybody's giving her space. They're great parents. They definitely raise their youngs. You can see she's not letting anybody back there. All right. Next up is a tetra that not everybody gets to see. Coste tetra. We're going to do a school of 6 of them, and we're going to do boom. A school of 6 of these tetras here. They will get bigger. They are more of the hardy tetras. You don't have to worry about them. They're not like the neons or nothing like that. They are schooling fish, but they're not aggressive. They're not fin nippers, nothing like that. I first learned about these from Primetime on YouTube. They are just, like I said, they're really cool looking. They kind of stand out with that black line. It almost looks like they, it's a straight cut off, but they do have a bottom tail. All right. And then next we have me. Hi. Yes, I am wearing a banana shirt, if you caught that. If you didn't, the internet will never know. All right, so now we have a school of Congo tetras. And there are, let's double check here, 5, 4, boom. 5 Congo tetras. And these are the ones that actually, as they get bigger, the males will show almost a rainbow color. So they'll have a purple, a red, a yellow. Like, they are Absolutely beautiful fish. As you can see, they got a little white tip on the tail. All right, we are about to move on to the betta section. I know some of you guys wait for the bettas, some of you guys dread the bettas, but it's a betta section. Because you guys don't like the schooling fish or the swordtails, and I don't think anybody's chiming in for the cherry barbs, either the veil tails or the... Yeah, I have swordtails. So I have these. This is a breeding trio of red velvet swords. So I'll take a picture of her. But I have we'll run that for 30. All right. I also have koi swordtails. It's the sake koi. So it's the 3-color, and you can see the male back there. He has a nice black tail, big, bright. Yeah, see, the swordtails are popular. And then, of course, we have the cherry barbs, everyone's classic favorite. See how dark he is back there? Yeah, she's clearly sitting on eggs, so rainbow cichlids not for sale now. All right, do you want to see the sake swords? All right, we're going to the sake swords. I know the traveling around where everyone else is live, they like bring the fish to the tanks and all that stuff, but I'm just a little more real, a little more genuine. As it is how you see it. I don't hide it. Now, let's see here. All right. These are the sake swords. We're actually going to do 4. I'm going to do a group of 4 of those. If he will turn, his sword is really nice as well. You can see it on this one here. They are absolutely stunners. We also have some black mollies, some assorted platies, All right. Thank you. Yeah, I got this down in Florida. I was on vacation and someone said, "You won't wear that entire outfit because I have the shorts match." And I'm like, "I won't?" Watch this. Hold my beer. Which is like the story of my life. It's literally hold my beer. All right. We are to the beta section. So now we have this galaxy blue male. Blue galaxy koi male. Beta. And he is going to start off at $18. Boom. Let's see if I can bring another one over here, get him to flare up a little bit. Sorry, the lighting's not the best thing in the world. You know what? We're going to delete it. He has a messed up eye, and I just saw that, so no one bid on him. He is now a forever pet. All right. Now we have this guy here. In your 10-gallon tank, CC? Yeah, puffer should be fine in there. You got it planted. I actually helped CC plant and get her tank designed and get her fish and all that fun stuff. She was one of my first customers. So, yeah, the pea puffer should be fine. We can run those here shortly if you'd like. All right, no problem. So no one's feeling the betas. That's fine. I'm not feeling them right now either. We're heading back to the pea puffers. Yeah, we'll head back to the pea puffers. So, most of you already know. If you don't, I'm opening a store here in Greenville, Texas, April 3rd. That's why the place looks like it does. We're moving all of the fish, everything over there. Well, not everything. I'm keeping some stuff for personal use, but because I just love my fishes. But let's flip the camera. Yeah, we have pea puffers. Let's. Whoop, nope. I want to capture pea puffer. All right, we're going to do 3 pea puffer because in a 55, 3 is fine. They'll eat the snails too, so you'll enjoy that part. Not your mystery snails, but they'll definitely eat your unwanteds. Actually, we're going to run them one at a time. Um, let's run it. There you go. CC's winning. You see those little bumble cats. Sorry, getting distracted here. That's the problem when I talk fish. I'm just like, ooh, more fish. So after my show at 2 o'clock, African Cichlid and More has a show. He's here in Dallas as well. His name's David. He is, like I said, this is where I get my African cichlids from, which we got to run more cichlids, don't we? There you go. Let's, no. So we'll run another one of those just to make sure here. Capture. Man, Bumblebee got these sailfin mollies, and I'm standing right next to them, and they're huge fins on the males. Like, I'm definitely going to get some more of these things in. They are really, really cool. All right. Anyone interested in a breeding pair of cribs who are here now? I know people come, people go. It's all good. Cribensis. Sorry, I call them cribs. It's just a short. Just like when instead of electric blue Acara, we call them EBAs. All right. I'm going to run it one more time. That way you get 3, CC. I get a trip out the way out east, way up north Texas. Let's see here. Pea puffer. Run. So pea puffers are not very big. You're looking at less than 2 inches, like your inch, inch and a half. Um, they are great little guys who help you clean up snails. They're very personable. They have the most adorable little faces. Like, they have really good eyesight, so when you come to the tank, they kind of see you and they recognize you in the food. So they're one of the smaller puffers. Well, the smallest puffer, really. Yeah, 10 gallon. I mean, you may be able to get away with 1 in a 5 gallon by itself, planted, but I would recommend 10 gallon. I have them in a 5 currently because I sell them so they don't live here constantly. Do you want me to run another one for you? Let me know. All right. We're going over to the Africans. I know Some of you guys love them, some of you guys don't. No worries. When you do, let me know. We do this every week. I think the next one is going to be the Thursday before we open. So literally the day before our grand opening. No, next one is next Thursday, but not the one before our grand opening. We have one more before our grand opening. All right, you African people. You guys like peacocks? This is a blue dragon blood. He is about 3.5 inches. You guys want to add some really great color. You can see I have a ton more of the Trichonas. Now, my fish, I don't juice. I don't have any special thing. Like, I don't get them to flare at each other, nothing like that. These are literally the fish I keep because I like them. I pick them out by their colors. Heck yeah. Yeah, the smaller tanks, definitely. I mean, we always have stuff that works for those. All right. Now we are going to run an OB Dragon Blood. Let's see here. Get a picture. Boom. There we go. OB Dragon Blood. Let's run it. Now he's 4 inches. I know everyone wasn't expecting to see Africans here, but Africans are what get them going. What's up, Xavier? Trying to see what I got? What you need? Like I said, anyone in the Dallas area, if you order and you want delivery, I'll refund the shipping and we'll work it out. Or if you want to pick up, I'll refund delivery and you can pick up. Everybody, don't mind me, just watching. All right, next up. Here. Next up is a 4.5 inch firemouth. Everyone get out of the way. $20 on this guy. 4.5 inches. The Trichonas, I'll think they're getting fed. You guys need any hardscape wood, rocks, anything like that? I have some I can run for you guys. If not, I'm going to run this catfish that keeps running around like a madman. He's a Pictus catfish. Yeah, I don't want the fire mouth. Y'all ain't ready for it. You guys like Mabunas? Alright. Fish. Alright, he is going. We're having a crazy sale. Let's go. No, that is a cobalt zebra. A cobalt cichlid. So the Pictus, he is huge. Well, this guy's in here with all of these peacocks, and he's not killing anybody. He's older. He's a little, slower. There you go, Bumblebee. You want a big boy. Getting them big fish. $10, you can't beat it, right? And so you can see the peacocks are smaller than the Pictus. Circanas are smaller. I'll run this Mabuna. There you go. Yeah, we'll run him. He's all of almost 5 inches. Yeah, you can see like he holds his own, but he's not like aggressively going after anybody, nothing like that. And really, to get him to this size, it takes a hot minute. He's not even the dominant guy in the tank. My tank boss is definitely the Dragon Blood. You guys want a Lake Tanganyika cichlid? We have a smaller one of those that doesn't grow very large. All right. All right. This is going to be the last one of the night, guys, or day, I guess. Used to run at midnight. Boom. I'm going to misspell it, but it's a Hapochromis, but it's the Q one. So it's the red, blue, a little bit of gray, some black in them. But he is 3 inches. He is on the smaller side. He will not get more than 5 or 6 inches. I have 45 regular tanks and 8 display tanks, which people will be able to buy out of. I have a 210, a 150, several 110, several 75s. And then, of course, in the back, I'll have quarantine tanks and different things like that. I'm finishing up my racking system right now and then getting all the tanks moved over and water in them. That's the goal for the weekend. After this show, we're going to get that started and taken care of. All right, that was the last fish. You guys go over to African Cichlids. It's going to be a ton of fun. And see, if you're out here, definitely come. We got people coming from out of town. Different YouTubers are coming. Like, it's a big community thing. Greenville doesn't have any fish shops. Hunt County has, I think, one other fish shop, if that's not Petco or PetSmart. So, oh man. Well, one time when you're in Dallas. I know it's far, but you got to see Dallas before you die anyway. So might as well come and see the best fish shop there's going to be around. So you guys have a good one. Like I said, if you're local and you need me to adjust the shipping, hit me up.